Alright, welcome back to Assassin's Creed. The last time we met in Assassin's Creed, we began the game and sat through the tutorial, and I believe I started discussing what got me into the series. So, I was making my way to the Assassin's Creed series around Assassin's Creed 3, and I picked up Assassin's Creed 2 first, and then I thought, I like this game, I'm going to go back one, because I skipped over it. Then I proceeded to play through Assassin's Creed 1, and I remember liking it, but compared to 2, I honestly thought it was completely inferior. And you know, I didn't hate this game. It's more that it has a lot of design elements that are just very problematic. Like you'll see later on in the game that there are some very weird design choices, specifically around the mission structure and how free running / sprinting works, combat. It's gonna feel very stilted compared to the likes of Assassin's Creed 2, 3, Brotherhood, Revelations, all those. So that's really all I could say about it. And then I went on to Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. I know I skipped Revelations. This is the Assassin's base of operations, I guess. So, yeah. I really do not know. So right now we're actually returning to the leader of the Assassins and talking to him about the status of our mission, which did not end well because, you know, Altaïr was breaking every tenet of the creed.
He returns at last. Abbas. Where are the others? Did you ride ahead hoping to be the first one back? I know you are loath to share the glory. Silence is just another form of assent.
Have you nothing better to do?
I bring word from the master. He waits for you in the library. Best hurry. No doubt you're eager to put your tongue to his boot.
Another word and I'll put my blade to your throat.
There'll be plenty of time for that later, brother.
So what's weird is Altaïr, he has no accent, but everyone else does, which is funny to me. But in Revelations, though, they change it to where Altaïr does have an accent. And I don't remember why this happened. I feel like it has something to do with the Animus, because there's a few Animus justifications in this game. Okay, so we're meeting with our master first, so let's just run up here and I'll let the cutscene play out.
Altaïr,
Master.
come forward. Tell me of your mission. I trust you have recovered the Templars' treasure.
There was some trouble, Master. Robert de Sable was not alone.
When does our work ever go as expected? It's our ability to adapt that makes us who we are.
This time it was not enough.
What do you mean?
I have failed you.
The treasure?
Lost to us.
And Robert?
Escaped.
I send you, my best man, to complete a mission more important than any that has come before. And you return to me with nothing but apologies and excuses.
I did.
Do not speak.
Wait, hold on.
Not another
I'll
word.
talk about it later.
This is not what I expected. We'll need to mount another force.
I swear to you I'll find him. I'll go in.
No! You'll do nothing. You've done enough. Where are Melik and Kadar?
Dead.
No! Not dead.
Melik?
I still live at least.
And your brother?
Gone. Because of you!
Robert threw me from the room. There was no way back. Nothing I could do.
Because you would not heed my warning! All of this could have been avoided! And my brother would still be alive! Your arrogance nearly cost us victory today.
Nearly?
I've what your favored failed to find. Here, take it. Though it seems I've returned with more than just their treasure.
Master, we are under attack. Robert de Sable lays siege to Masyaf's village.
So he seeks a battle. Very well. I'll not deny him. Go. Inform the others. The fortress must be prepared. As for you, Altaïr, our discussion will have to wait. You must make for the village. Destroy these invaders. Drive them from our home.
It will be done.
Fast forwarding memory.
So I was looking at Al-Mualim's model, and his his beard, what I feel like they did was extend his chin to the length of the beard and then like put a hair texture over it. But I might be wrong on this because I was looking, it looked really weird to me. Okay, I think I have to go. Alright, so now so actually we're about to learn how to fight. Yeah, baby.
Altaïr, it's good you've come. We need your help.
What's happened?
Templars. They attacked the village. Most of our people were able to get away. Most, but not all.
What do you need me to do?
Distract the Templars. Keep them occupied while I rescue those still trapped inside.
As you wish.
Oh, sorry. Just like move. So actually, I mentioned earlier that weapons, that this game has very weird mission structure, and I wasn't really wrong about that, because most of the memory sequences are a matter of ending by killing our target. Alright, so now we have to press the lock-on button to enter fight mode. So this game, what I recommend doing for fighting is counter. Yeah, just counter. Just do a counter kill all the time. Do not bother with trying to do anything fancy. Because doing a good counter will instantly kill your enemy. So just keep that, just do that instead. Don't bother with trying to... Now there will be times where you can't really counter an enemy, but still this is the best strategy for fighting in this game. That is the main reason I do not return to this game, because its fighting strategies are... Oh, I didn't see him. I did not see him, to be honest. So yeah, I hope you like seeing the same counter kill animations over and over and over again. Cause sorry, that's the best approach to this game. It's kind of like using the smoke bombs in Assassin's Creed Unity all over again. Oh my.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Oh, hey, jack-offs. Only I push around here. Okay, so now we need to go here.
Al-Mualim's not done with us yet.
Where are we going?
Up there. We've a surprise plan for our guests. Just do as I do. It should become clear soon enough. Stand on that platform, Altaïr.
Heretic! Return what you have stolen from me!
You've no claim to it, Robert. Take yourself from here before I'm forced to thin your ranks further.
You play a dangerous game!
I assure you, this is no game.
So be it! Bring forth the hostage!
Usually, when you take a hostage, you use them as a bargaining chip.
How long before your fortress crumbles from within? How disciplined will your men remain when the wells run dry and their food is gone?
My men do not fear death, Robert. They welcome it, and the rewards it brings.
Good. Then they shall have it all around.
Follow me, and do so without hesitation.
Show this fool knight what it is to have no fear. Go to God!
Oh, so now we're learning about the leap of faith mechanic, which has never made sense because even landing in a hay bale, you end up like that guy over there.
Quiet, or the Templars will hear us.
That from here.
I'll stay behind and tend to him. You'll have to go ahead without us. The rope's there.
Alright.
Will bring you to a trap we've set. Go and release it. Rain death upon our enemies.
So now we're gonna have to walk on beams, which is easier in low profile, but you can still do it in high profile if you so choose. Now they actually get rid of this whole low. They sort of get rid of this in Assassin's Creed 3 and onward in terms of the puppeteering mechanic, but it's still kind of there, I guess you could say. Assassin's Creed 2 through Revelations keeps it. So, yeah. And as you've noticed, though, there were times where the game kind of like did a weird glitch effect, and then suddenly the camera changed. That's actually me. When the game does that weird glitch effect, if you press literally any button, you instantly it changes the camera angle to make it more cinematic. Why doesn't it do it by default? I don't know. I guess as a means of showing something cool, because they get rid of this mechanic after this game. Like, this never happens again. Because there's a lot of things I don't understand about this game that just never return in later games. I mean, I do like the glitch mechanic as a thing. It is kind of interesting to do. Alright. Jesus.
To a more recent one.
You did well to drive Robert from here. His force is broken. It shall be a long while before he troubles us again. Tell me, do you know why it is you were successful? You listened. Were it that you'd listened in Solomon's temple, Altaïr, all of this would have been avoided.
I did as I was asked.
No, you did as you pleased. Malik has told me of the arrogance you displayed, your disregard for our ways.
What are you doing?
There are rules. We are nothing if we do not abide by the Assassin's creed. 3 simple tenets, which you seem to forget. I will remind you. First and foremost, stay your blade.
From the flesh of an innocent. I know.
And stay your tongue.
Damn.
Unless I give you leave to use
What
it.
a pimp hand.
If you are so familiar with this tenet, then why did you kill the old man inside the temple? He was innocent. He did not need to die. Your insolence knows no bounds. Make humble your heart, child, or I swear I'll tear it from you with my own hands. The second tenet is that which gives us strength. Hide in plain sight. Let the people mask you such that you become one with the crowd. Do you remember? Because as I hear it, you chose to expose yourself, drawing attention before you'd struck. The third and final tenet, the worst of all your betrayals. Never compromise the Brotherhood. Its meaning should be obvious. Your actions must never bring harm upon us, direct or indirect. Yet your selfish act beneath Jerusalem placed us all in danger. Worse still, you brought the enemy to our home. Every man we've lost today was lost because of you. I'm sorry. Truly I am. But I cannot abide a traitor.
I am not a traitor.
Your actions indicate otherwise. And so you leave me no choice. Peace be upon you, Altaïr.
Damn, that was fast. Well, that's the end of the Assassin's Creed Let's Play. See you guys next time.
He's experiencing a far better adoption rate than the other subjects.
I'm still pulling him out. He's been in there way too long.
No, not yet. We're still so far from where we need
It's
to
only
be.
been 30
We shouldn't
minutes.
risk it.
What's another hour or two?
Why don't we discuss this in the conference room? Give Desmond a minute to stretch his legs.
I really don't see the need.
Warren, please.
Fine.
So yeah. So Lucy wants us out of the Animus for some reason. I guess because it is pretty dangerous to stay in that thing for a while. So let me see if the thing I'm thinking of pops up now or later. I think it's later because it's not letting me interact with the computer. It might be later. I'll have to look it up later. Okay.
I don't appreciate your questioning my authority in front of the prisoner. There's a word for that. I believe it's called insubordination.
And I don't appreciate you trying to kill him. There's a word for that, too. I believe it's called stupid.
Lucy, this isn't my decision. I don't set the deadlines, but I'm smart enough not to challenge them. Do you want to wind up like Layla?
I know the accident has everyone on edge.
Which is why there's no time to coddle him.
If you push him too hard, he'll shut down, and then we'll have nothing.
We have nothing now.
But we will. You just need to have a little faith.
Fine, but I want you thinking of ways to improve his staying power. We can't afford to stop every time the man breaks a sweat. It's bad enough we have to traipse through all of these useless memories.
I'll do what I can.
All right.
We're done for today, Mr. Miles. I suggest you return to your room and get some rest.
All right. So at the end of every day, you can go straight back to your room and go to sleep, or you can talk to Lucy.
So you're really an assassin? Like Altaïr?
Yes and no.
What do you mean?
I was supposed to be one, but I ran away from the farm when I was 16.
Farm?
Yeah, that's what they call the place where I grew up. The farm. Like Masyaf, I guess. Only not so, creepy. Just a small community in the middle of nowhere. About 30 of us living, you know, off the grid.
Why?
Thought my parents were just crazy hippies trying to stick it to the man, you know? My dad was always going on about our enemies, how they'd be looking for us, how we'd have to be prepared. No one ever came. Nothing ever happened.
Why'd you run away?
I could never leave the compound. You have any idea what it feels like being trapped in a place, knowing there was a whole world out there I'd never get to see?
Don't you miss your parents?
No. As far as I'm concerned, they weren't my parents. They were my wardens, and I was their prisoner.
It sounds like they only wanted to protect you.
With all that's happened, I don't know. I guess they were right.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to dredge up the past.
It's alright. Gives me something to think about.
Try and get some sleep. We've got a long day ahead of us tomorrow.
Got a question for you before I turn in.
Sure.
How did they find me? I mean, I haven't been anywhere near another assassin for 10 years.
Use your real name?
Nope. Not before today.
Credit cards?
Cash only.
Telephone?
There's no one to call.
Driver's license?
Motorcycle. Guilty pleasure.
There's your answer. Photo, fingerprint.
This is a drug company. What does Abstergo have to do with the DMV?
Desmond, these guys are everywhere. I'm sorry, I really can't talk about it.
Why don't you just clip to that computer?
Tired?
Oh god, that just gave me Persona 5 flashbacks. Okay, hold on. Let me see if it's now. Whoa, what the? I have never seen that happen before. Alright, I guess it's not now. I think it's later. Veterans of this game might know what I'm talking about, but I won't really go into detail of what it is. I'll cut the part off next time.
Damn it,
I'll cut the part off. Cut the part off after this.
Man, I can't even change my clothes.
It's like God of War camera right there, baby. Alright, let's go to sleep. What the hell?
Gotta say, that's a little creepy, Doc. Waking up to you standing over me. You been watching me sleep?
We're always watching you. Now get up. We've got a lot of work to do.
Ooh, wonder who I get to kill today.
Don't be so cavalier. Your ancestors almost had the right idea, Mr. Miles. If the deaths of a few people, evil people, no less, could save the lives of thousands more, well, it seems a small sacrifice.
What do you mean, almost?
They didn't go
A small
far
sacrifice
enough.
to pay for salvation.
To use a rather tired analogy, corruption is no different than cancer. Cut out the tumors, but fail to treat the source and, well, you're buying time at best. There's no true change to be had without comprehensive, systemic intervention.
Chemo for the masses.
Education, re-education, to be more precise. But it's not easy, and it doesn't always take.
Let me guess. You've got a better solution. What is it then?
Now that would be telling.
Alright. So actually, before we head back to the Animus, we're going to cut the part off here. So the next time we meet in Assassin's Creed, I don't know. I mean, Altaïr is dead, so what's the point of going back to the Animus if he's pretty much dead? So see you guys next time.